Hi, I'm Hunter from OlderNDumber. Do you like our content? Well, you should think about supporting us on Patreon. That way you can get access to episodes a week earlier than everyone else. And you can see May's notes, where she talks about how awful we are at this. Anyway, enjoy the show, dipshit. Biting people.
How you doing now?
I'm better.
After a long 6 hours of being on the edge.
Better than I was, for sure.
The mirror's edge.
I'm ready for some Taco Bell or something.
The razor's edge. See, that's all you needed all along.
You're not going to go to Wegmans on your way out?
No.
Shitty ass.
All you wanted was
There's
Wegmans.
probably a Wegmans in between here.
There's not.
There is. It's here in Ithaca.
There's nothing
Which way do you
in
go
between
out?
me and
Do you go
home.
out towards Dryden or do you go out towards Horseheads?
Yep.
Do you go downtown or do you go out of town?
Out of town.
Got it.
So the Dryden way.
I go
Up to Syracuse
I
and
go
then over? Like on
down
the thruway?
this road and make a left,
Oh, she goes down 70-something.
and then I make a right.
Do you get on the thruway?
Yeah, all the way. No, not until like 2 hours in.
Okay, so you go up towards Syracuse and that.
Sure.
May, don't be Hunter right
I
now.
don't know.
Know where you are.
I never know where I am. I go out through Bainbridge. I pass through Bainbridge.
Bridge.
Do you know where that is?
I'll blow this
I don't
bridge
know,
up.
but I'm sure it gets up. Damn it. Fuck you. This
We
is...
should have finished Harley Quinn today and watched the new season. When will
We
we
got to
have
start-
HBO Max again?
We had to start the Ninja War, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Instant first episode. I fucking couldn't stop. I'm like, please, why?
You cried?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
missed
god.
him balling earlier. When
Oh my god.
Naruto's mom was like, "Hi, I'm your ghost mom that's lived inside of you your entire life."
It was fucking wild. And he's like, no, not even that too. Because the first episode was him fighting his inner demons. And he was like,
He just
know,
hugged it out with him.
and he was like, I have to start believing in me. And I was like, oh, so good. We've been on such a journey with Naruto. And that was like,
So it's been a long road.
yeah. And it was like,
They're in the final arc of Naruto, so it's all of the stuff.
and it was like,
Did you guys watch that for the whole 6 hours?
Yeah.
yeah, pretty
Because
much.
everybody in the back sleep.
Yeah, you guys were
basically
like
asleep
knocked
or in
out
and
and you
out
were
of consciousness.
dying.
I was
and-
staring out the window
You were asleep
like in a
lot, too.
movie.
So
not-
we were like,
You
let's
had
do
your
Naruto.
headphones on. We're trying to talk to you, and you just be like,
Contemplate the bag. Puts it back down.
Kayla was a homie though.
Yeah.
Most of the way.
Yeah.
Till she was like, I have to pee 45 times.
Oh.
I would wake up. I'd be like, we're there.
Where are we going?
Where are we?
Yeah, bro. I was like, shh.
Even after I was like, does anybody need to use the hotel restroom before we leave?
I did.
I also did.
I didn't.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Hunter pulled the old. We're about 45 minutes from home. I gotta take a piss.
It was an hour and a half, remember?
May for the 40 seconds of being cognizant and Naruto, like in her view, saw a man dressed as a toad.
Yeah, the one thing she saw, and it's Jiraiya dressed as a frog.
We were sitting there watching the Kisame fight, and we're like, man, if May was awake right now, she'd have a new favorite anime.
Bro, you missed a fucking huge all-out shark fight.
I saw what I needed to see.
You didn't
A
saw
man
it.
frog. And then I went back to sleep.
I don't know. I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Well, what I will say is, welcome to another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call Earth. Yeah. Joey got into it. Carter's like, fuck you. Shit's dumb. I hate Jonathan Joestar. I hate those guys.
Damn.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Man, what a wildness. This is Older and Dumber. As always, we have Cardboard King himself, aspiring Joestar, hat wearing, and educated Fredonia state man.
That's true.
And man, I'm trying to make a con reference. And bearer of cursed swords, Carter Ruttle.
Communications and environmental sciences.
I thought you were gonna say archaeology. It would have been way better.
I thought you went to crush puss, bro.
Damn. Oh. Do you even rip, bro? Does he even rip, bro?
Anyways, to my left,
As always.
Speedwagon himself.
I feel like that sometimes.
That Speedwagon energy.
Without the fortune and the foundation.
Fount of
Joey's got that
knowledge.
Speedwagon energy.
Ride or die homie. Through the generations. It's Joey, aka Slutty Mage.
Joey's gonna live
Thank you,
past
thank
us, and he's just gonna like lead our kids into greatness and destiny.
I'm going to be like, listen to me, little hunter.
Little Hunter
You
Star.
don't know the evil that you face right now.
Listen to me, John Carter Ruttle the 7th. Your father
shit.
was stubborn like you.
Oh, great.
You have to use your Hamun breathing.
And the person whose son I'm going to lead in the future generations in the voice wars.
The great voice wars.
The next voice to get you moist will be the son of this man.
Look at the math.
Because the current hunter, his game's gone and he can't get the truck horns to blow anymore.
Can't get the truck horn.
It's true.
Means you're out of the game.
At voice of Hunter Taylor.
God. Hi, it's me. Not out of the game. You guys are so fucking mean to me.
We would never be mean to you.
Fucking liar.
We're just trying to push you because we're your rivals.
I don't see you as my rivals. Why would I see you as my rivals? I don't want to do that.
You haven't heard May's voice acting yet? It's out there.
I want to see it. I want to hear it. Give me something.
She's getting rolls.
Go ahead.
You know, the fountain of youth never sets on people who have rivals.
Give me one.
I don't have one. That's alternate universe May.
I'm facing alternate universe May. Now I feel inspired. As you guys have already found out and probably deduced from the speaking voice and video, if you're a patron, we have special guest and longtime editor of the podcast and connected to us by the parasite that is us, Mellia.
It's me. You go. Nice.
That one's for
It's a
you.
good one. Thanks.
He saved it just for you this entire
Sweet.
time.
Been holding it the entire 6-hour drive.
I can't do that because I might projectile vomit onto my lap. It's true.
Wow, the gang's all here for real.
We're all here. We're all a little tired because we just got done with a 6-hour drive, 7-hour drive, maybe, whatever it is. But we're here. Gonna talk
We're
about
queer. Get used to it.
yeah. We're gonna talk about the weekend and how we went to
That's the thing. Not him.
how we went to Fairfax Comic-Con.
Not an ally.
Oh my god. How we went to Fairfax Comic-Con and met some of you new dipshits out there, which if you're still here, because this episode comes out, 4 weeks after
You
we've
better
been
be
there,
here.
You better fucking uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway.
If you disrespect the free sticker, I have no respect for you.
Yeah. Oh, God. But yeah, we're going to talk about the weekend. We're going to talk about our hotel, talk about some crazy wild shit that May did, some shit that was on the
I have
ground,
thoughts
and
about that,
how
so.
there may possibly still be a dead body within the hotel we were staying in.
That's true.
And also how wild the hotel was.
We don't think that was a ghost car situation.
Maybe. On this week's episode of
Older and Dumber.
Nice. That's a
Dumber
good
and
one.
older.
Yeah. So, usually we do How Was Your Week?
We
blah,
were all
blah,
together
blah.
this week.
But yeah, we were all together. Well, this weekend. But yeah, we were all together.
May's here, guys.
That's
You didn't vomit.
I
that
didn't
was
vomit.
good.
I tasted it though.
Next thing you know, we're just like. Usually we're like, oh, how's your week, blah, blah, but maybe we just sort of do this a little bit differently so you can start by Carter. What was maybe what was your most memorable thing this weekend? Should we start with that? How's that sound?
Sure.
Yeah? What was something that stood out to you this weekend? Something you're like, goddamn.
I remember waiting out for food for an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Julio, you about to lose some stars on this podcast.
100%.
Really
100%.
I remember them gaslighting us about a fishbowl full of tequila.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should have started by saying what we did.
We went to Fairfax Comic-Con.
I said that we were at Fairfax Comic Con this weekend.
Did you?
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't see as many artists that I liked as like past cons.
I thought the same thing.
I saw like 2 that I was like, oh, these are cool.
You guys walked up and down every artist alley?
Everything.
Yeah, I went
Every artist
multiple
alley?
times.
Yep. I was like,
Hmm.
maybe
stoically
something
walking
will
down. Yeah.
pop up. Something new.
Nothing grabbed me besides like the 2 artists that I like got prints from.
That's interesting. I still saw a bunch of stuff I like. You two should start a commission book. I think, like, I will say that when we started doing cons, I was always like, oh, and I only looked for art that I was like, oh, I like that thing. Oh, that's kind of cool. I never really looked at like the artist's
sketchbooks are
skill.
a cool thing, yeah.
But when I started my sketchbook, it was no longer about like what did they make that I was like, oh, I'm interested in that. Let me buy it. It was, I really like how this looks. Let me see how you can do this, and it like changed my perspective of how I look at the different artists.
I was
and artists
looking
alley.
for aesthetics, not like single pieces of artwork.
Right. I don't know. I still think if anyone who goes to cons, I think a good thing is to start a sketchbook. It just makes you sort of like enjoy it and see Artist Alley a little bit different. I feel like you get to experience it a little bit different, and then you have like this
feel
sort
like you
of
interact
collection.
more too. Like you get to know people better.
Yeah.
If you're like commissioning them for art,
Yeah.
as opposed to just be like, I'll take that print in the top.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Oh well, see ya.
Yeah.
Right. There was
Yeah.
definitely like the ones that I liked a lot. I was thinking about getting a commission from. I might still get a commission from one of them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt. I don't know. I think I enjoyed Twin Tiers more.
Twin Tiers is our local though too, and we
Sure.
did like more things.
We
you
are a
know?
little bit more of a celebrity at that show.
Yeah.
May gets me. May understands. I don't know. It was good. It was good though. It was fun hanging out for the weekend. Good time. I worked out with a Puerto Rican family. That was fun.
You didn't tell us that.
Yeah.
The one day
ones-
you went down
Yeah.
to the gym.
The ones that were in there when we were coming back from
Yeah.
the pool.
That's funny. They were like, "Why are you not using the treadmills?" And you're like, "That's for pussies. I would never do that."
I sat there, did a bunch of curls with some 50s, and then I was like, "Can I use the bench?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just sitting here." And I was like, "Cool, it's the one bench."
I'm getting the fuck off of it. God.
And I did some presses, and then I was like, "Okay, I did something. I guess I'll go back."
Yeah, that hotel
Because
was
there's
wild.
literally nothing besides treadmills and a bench, and then free weights.
wild. Joy, what about you?
So I'll say, for the most part, like I've worked with the people that run. It's incredible conventions that run like Fairfax and Tidewater, Hampton, all those shows.
Mhm.
Never a problem. Like we came in, we loaded in. We had 5 people. They were like, "Oh, whatever," you know. We got 8-foot tables instead of 6,
Yeah,
which was
that was
wild.
so
We were supposed
dope.
to get 2 6-foot tables. We got 2 8-foot tables, so we were a little understocked for that. Could have probably just asked for power when we got there. I
Yeah.
don't know why the guy who was doing the emails was like, "Ooh, it's on the form." It was not on the form, but
But we'll remember next time. So
Pal.
as we walk in, be
listen, friendo,
like, friendo.
it wasn't on the form.
Even in the email, it was like, "Oh, just click this link, and it'll tell you all the information about power." No, it didn't. There's a tab. There's no tab.
Speaking of power, she got a lot of
A
traction
lot
this
of
weekend.
dirty looks.
That was the thing too. Like at the show,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't even think my stuff is like that racy.
Mm-mm.
And I had people going by the table giving me stink eyes all day.
Well,
How
I think
dare you put a robot in sexy pose?
I think our table was the only other table besides that one really racy
No,
one.
there was like 4.
Well, I think there was
Lockdown.
ones that had racy photos in it, but they had more than racy photos in it. Really?
So do I.
There
Yeah,
was,
there
there
was
was a
multiple
bunch
booths,
where
yeah.
I saw titties, ass, and vaginas, and I couldn't even believe because there was the one huge one where it went all the way
Right.
up to the ceiling, and
The
then there was
heavens.
like
The heavens.
3 other ones that were like, I don't want to say they're not worse. They're way more. They show way more, and I was like, why are people
Like
so
they're
mad?
actually having to take the time to cover stuff up.
Yeah.
Which I've got one print on the table like that, and I was like, I'll stick it down here, like out of the main view.
Yeah. And it's barely a butt crack.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. Cons feel weird after post COVID. Like I've talked to a lot of other vendors and stuff this weekend too, and they're like, yeah, same feeling. Like it's not really like it used to be. People are like Walmart shopping now at cons.
Yeah.
Like they're like, okay, don't touch anything, walk up and down the aisles, don't talk to anybody.
Yep.
Like the whole point of going to the convention is to like talk about your fandoms and oh hey, I saw you did that and let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it, and like I don't know, it just feels off.
A lot of
Supposed to be a
first
way to, like,
years.
meet people.
Yeah,
Felt like
I
there was a
noticed
lot of
that,
first
too. A lot
years.
of first year.
That's what I was
con
telling you
people.
too. Is I was like after COVID, I feel like conventions got popularized kind of thing as like a way for people to be like, oh, let's go back out in the world. What's a convention?
Oh no, I don't even mean like the people going
Other
to the
ca-
I mean
other artists
vendors.
and
There's a
stuff.
lot of first year artists.
vendors. Oh, okay.
Like I think both of the people that I got my prints from were first year artists, and then the person
People
across from us
the
were first year
person next
artists.
to us.
Really?
Yeah, there was just a lot of
I didn't
new
realize they were all
artists.
first year conventions.
Yeah.
That's cool. I can't wait to see them next year. That'll be a lot of fun. For the people who are near us, I hope you're listening to this. We can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, you were all cool.
Yeah, you're all really dope. Actually, honestly, all of the booths were really. I didn't meet or see
Yeah,
a
pretty
single
much
person
everybody we interacted
who was like,
with was
yeah.
pretty
There was no
cool.
like douchey people. You know what I mean?
That one guy that was like, "Oh, you want to look at my Pokemon cards? I don't have
Oh
time
fuck!
for you."
Okay, sorry. One guy, one dude. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" The guy who was like, "Oh, I have like 10 singles, but I'll see if I can find something." Oh, I found one you needed. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you for looking. I asked the guy who's got like 3 boxes of singles. I'm looking for these 2 cards. Oh no, those are commons. I don't fucking have those. Okay, you'd rather talk to the guy who's just talking to you rather than the person who wants to buy stuff from you? Okay, go fuck yourself. Like, what the fuck?
But outside of that, like, I think for hotels, I really liked our room. It was a good room. It had plenty of room for
Yeah.
all of us.
The room was very cool.
The hotel was fucking unhinged.
So wild. Like,
They charged us like an
awful.
extra $200 when we got there
Yep.
that there was no indication of on hotels.com that was going to happen. It was like, you'll pay this at the door. Get there.
Yep.
They're like, oh, I need $200 extra. Okay.
No, what?
Fucking, they brought out French toast and waffles and they didn't have any fucking syrup.
No syrup and pancake.
And they
2
did
days
it
in a row.
2 days in a row.
3 days in a row. Well, sorry, 2 days in a row they didn't have syrup. The
Yeah.
first day they had syrup, and they promised us syrup.
But
and
they
then there was
didn't
no more
really
syrup.
have the syrup items on the first day. Like that was like a thing they did later. So the hotel was like, fuck. There was no, like the pool was cold
Ugh.
and it didn't feel like
a pool.
Pool was
Yeah,
fine.
it
It was
was-
just a pool.
Yeah,
But that's it. It was just a pool. There's nothing to it.
The lobby music.
was
Wild.
like
Oh my
fucking
God.
wild
They
club
knew
music.
they knew it was the lower class hotel because people went to parties and came back and they were like, might as well keep the party going. Just keep this.
Yeah, music playlist is unhinged for sure.
And then like we went to this really fancy downtown area in Reston.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody's fucking looking down their nose at you the whole time. We went to this fucking Mexican restaurant over there. Uncle Julio's. When the food was real good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna shit on the food.
Yeah.
The food was 4 stars. It was yum 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
I'm gonna shit on the fact that on the website it said we have gigantic margaritas for parties.
And they,
Did not.
yeah.
And even though I looked inside the restaurant, they're fucking bringing out gigantic fondue towers to tables. They can't put. They can't put fucking margarita in a punch bowl for us. Go fuck yourself, Uncle Julio. And then we went to a really nice ramen bar over in that area, though.
That was awesome.
Oh, wait, you're forgetting why Uncle Julio's is so bad.
Well, May almost died, but
Well, no, not that. That's a different story. That was the,
well,
like,
you
that
can
was the best
you
part
can
about
expand
Uncle
you can
Julio's.
expand on Uncle Julio's
I
when you
will,
get
I
to
will. Okay.
yours. And then we went to a really nice ramen bar the next day down there. But
best in Virginia and best of all of its
Again,
restaurants.
they were
That's what they told us.
tricky trickies with their margaritas.
I was sussing them out. I was like,
That was a
what
while.
price is this margarita pitcher?
And they were like, hold on a second.
So if you go to Jinya,
Virginia. Which
Don't-
should just be called Jim Bay's, if I'm going to be honest.
don't get the pitchers of margaritas. Just order individual drinks. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
They trick you with ice.
Super wild.
But yeah, that was basically my thoughts on everything.
Nice. Is
Hunter?
it my turn?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, okay. My bad. So I'm going to start with fucking Uncle Julio's. So, first of all, we're looking up the place, blah, blah. We finally decide on what we wanted. Which we should have just went to Casa Bonita's, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So we go
Casa
down.
Cantina
Yeah, we go down to the fucking Wall Street of Reston, Virginia, and like Joey said, everyone's fucking looking down on us because we just came from the con and we're still in our con gear, and everyone's like, "Oh, I can't believe these geeks are here on
Very
our sidewalks."
I did not notice any of that.
Oh yeah, it was everywhere.
Well, we were dressed reasonably.
Not the first day. Not at Uncle Julio's.
The second day, 100%. And we
Oh.
didn't even need to because Ginya's was
was way more laid.
way more laid back. Super dope people.
Felt nice.
Yeah.
Well, they were way better service. They were like
Oh.
cleaning up literally everything. They
Oh
were like,
yeah.
They're like
they were setting
I
tables for
see a
people we were at
smudge.
'em. Like just yeah, fucking. But anyway, Uncle Julio's. So we go down there and we go in and we're like, yeah, we want a table for 5, and they're like, oh, well, it's going to be an hour away. Okay, well we don't.
No,
wanna
they
do
told us like 2 hours first,
Oh, they did
and then
fucking say,
when you
like, 2
called
hours.
back and made the reservation, it wasn't even nearly that long.
that. Yeah, it was like 1 hour. So yeah. So anyway, we're like, oh fuck that shit. So we leave and we try going looking for other places. So then eventually it was just like, all right, let's add or just do a reservation on my phone an hour from now, and if we find something, just don't go to it. But if we don't find something, go back to it. So it eventually came up that we went back to it. So we went back to Uncle Julio. So first thing, it took us an hour to be able to sit down. It's been an hour. We get there. We get our table. They put us all the way in the back so that nobody can
Next
see
to the
us.
dumpster.
Next to the dumpster, by the way, which stunk like shit because it's a dumpster. Anyway, so we go all the way to the back of the restaurant outside, and which whatever, that was what you guys wanted.
It's true. You guys did want that.
I enjoyed it.
Except
For the dumpster.
Except for the nasty dumpster smell. So it took us an hour just to be able to get to the restaurant and sit down. Like, just to be able to wait and sit down. Then we finally, the dude comes up, takes our drinks, takes our orders, and then it wasn't until a literal another hour later that we finally got the food. And the dude, never came and checked on us. Ever. It took forever to be able to do
We
anything.
came back one time when
Yeah.
drinks were about half down, and we said, no, we don't need any refills on our alcohol.
Yeah.
And he never came back.
Never came back. So that was pretty bullshit. Service was real bad. But then we got the food, and the food was wonderful. The food was very good. It was definitely the food was very good. The service was just trash as hell. And then we ate for another hour. So it was like a 3.5 hour, 4 hour experience just to be able
Certainly
to.
got our money's worth time wise.
Yeah, just to go down and eat. But yeah,
There
there was
was parking down there, bro. It's better than Disney.
Yes, the parking in Reston is probably way better than any parking we've ever been to. So that was pretty awesome. Reston, you get redeemed by parking. I don't know. We also went to a gelato place before we went and
that
did
was
Uncle
fun.
Julio's. That place was really cool.
Hunter
All
had
of their
delusions
gelatos
of
made of
grandeur.
He
bean.
did have
Yeah, all of their
delusion.
gelato is made of bean.
It's not true.
It is.
And then he spent so long trying to tell everyone that all of the gelato is made out of bean.
I
And to prove his
swore
point,
it fucking said bean. I
to
swore.
prove his point, he went back in and was like, let me read the signs. We're all sitting there waiting.
Eating our gelato, watching Hunter read the signs.
He's looking. I'm like, he seems to be looking awfully hard over there.
I swear it said
Gets
bean.
back. Yeah, it turns out I just read it wrong.
There was beads on the
5
counter.
minutes before, I swear on my grandmother's life it said beans.
Dude, I swear it said beans. Then when I went back in, I was like, that word's not bean. All right, never
says-
mind.
Vanilla.
Vanilla bean.
Strawberry.
So that was a letdown. But no, that gelato was really good. That was real good gelato. So I would love to go back to that place again. But of course, from now on, the tradition is to go to Ginya's, no matter what day it is, because that place is
even
fucking
ran into
awesome.
some other con people there, which is always fun.
Yeah, so that place, phenomenal, great. Yeah, dude came out. He was like, "We're the best Ginya in Virginia, and the best Ginya of all the Ginyas." And I was like, "Well, that's really cool." But I could see how it is because, like Carter said, dudes are fucking like SWAT teams coming down on everything that's dirty and like shit getting started. The only thing that sucked is Joey didn't get his tofu.
It's true, I didn't. But I'm kind of happy after seeing the tofu and realizing that it wasn't fried. First, they just were like, "Here's some raw tofu."
I love raw tofu.
Oh, okay.
Tofu's
I prefer mine of like fried, so it's like got a little
crisp,
squishy,
yeah,
crunch to it. I did need my hotel thing. Joey and I almost died.
The elevators
twice.
were real sketch.
The left elevator, super fucking sketch. We got in there, and that shit was like, it comes to the floor, we get in, and first thing, you get in, and the elevator goes, boom, 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 boom. I was like, what the fuck? So we get in there.
A little up, down.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And it's like,
yep. And we hit the button, and it goes, and then goes down. Each level. And we're like, what's happening? We're gonna die. Then we got to the first level and it just goes like making like the emergency light noise.
Yeah.
Just and it wasn't opening. And we're like, this is it. I literally put my bag down. I said, Joey, you've been a really good friend to me this entire time. Just want you to know that before we die. And then the last day, a Russian soccer team came to the hotel, and
we get on there. These guys are in there.
They're just so
they're like floor. One, and they hit 1R, and I reach over, I hit the first floor button, turn it on, so we can actually get off.
But the
ride down, 4 was like hit already.
He hit it. So the door opens, we go in, and these guys are just sitting in there like this, and we go up against the wall, and no one's doing anything. We look at the wall panel, none of the buttons are pushed. No buttons are pushed. These motherfuckers are just riding the elevator. Like, it came from up. Like, I don't know. Anyway, they're not doing anything, and I went, okay. First floor, the guy goes, hits number 4. First floor, on his fucking phone. Oh, hits 1R like Joey said.
He was translating him.
Hits 1R like Joey said, and when you hit 1R,
it flashes white and then goes off
because it's meant for the service people. You're supposed to be hard up to it, and you go out the other way. So he just hits and he goes bloop bloop, nothing, and then the door just closes, and Joey goes. Pushes it, and they go, we start moving.
We get off the elevator at the bottom. We're walking out. I was like, Hunter, how long have those guys been riding the elevator?
Well, remember, they hit the 4th floor, too. So we went down 1 floor. The door opens.
They just stand there like...
Did they get off?
They got off on 1.
On 1, on 1. Oh, my God. They were never going to make it to 1. And
I
we
can only
didn't show
imagine
up.
if they had kept pushing 1R every time.
We're never making it anywhere. Oh my god! So that was really funny. All right, that's me. May, go ahead. What was you?
I mean, yeah, the food, all of the food that we ate was really, really, really,
the hotel food,
really good.
Oh, the hotel
don't eat
food
the hotel
was
food.
mid. It was
The
free
convention
though,
food, cheapest convention
What
food.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that
was
was
good, too.
that was a real shocker because I
Meatball subs?
remember Fairfax being kind of expensive.
So that was a good surprise.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah,
Sorry, continue.
I mean, like Carter said, this is only my second con ever, so the only thing I have to compare it to is Twin Tiers.
Sorry, we're playing footsie.
And yeah, and also there were so many people there, but they didn't filter around evenly. It was just like
Big
really,
clump.
really, really, really packed. Nothing.
Yeah, I think they
I
definitely.
don't think it would be fair to compare it to MegaCon because MegaCon's one of the cons I've gone to because MegaCon's run by one of the big companies.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It also has multiple entrances to the floor. This had one entrance, and they put the vendors right the fuck in front.
Yeah.
That should not have been. They should have put the vendors in the back, so people had to walk through Artist Alley to get to the vendors. Yeah. So that
Either
was
that or side by side.
Yep. So people just instantly went, oh, and stayed in the vendor area the entire fucking time.
Yeah. What else happened? I ate a couple really hot peppers. Cried,
Yeah, I wanted to let you tell that story.
Sweat.
Man almost died.
Yeah, a couple times actually. We should have videotaped it.
was like, they're kind of a mild pepper.
Yeah. So we
May
got.
and I are like, cheers.
Sure.
Oh, this is really hot.
The first one, the peppers were like this big, and the first one, we cheers, we bit into it. Joey's like, oh, he got hiccups immediately, and I was like, this isn't. I mean, it's hot.
Good catch.
Nice. It's hot,
Nothing
but it
happened. I don't know
wasn't
what you're
like
talking about.
super hot.
Super.
So I took the other half of Joey's, and I ate that too because I said we had to be even in the pain factor.
You went above.
I don't
and
think
beyond.
we were even. I immediately started sweating, then crying, then laughing maniacally,
Bro, we couldn't stop laughing. That was.
then staring into Hunter's soul.
Just not.
Please stop staring at me. I couldn't stop laughing.
And then the next day, I'm on medication.
Wait, you forgot the part where Joey ate the rest of his, and he goes, "Oh, that's not that bad." Waiter comes up.
They're
the
just
waiter-
all hysterically laughing, and I'm sitting there like, can't take these assholes anywhere.
The waiter finally came back after 9 years, and it was when I had tears streaming down my face.
Too good.
But yeah, then the next day, I'm on medication that I have to eat food with. Didn't eat enough food, and I threw up.
Yeah.
French toast sticks.
Projectile vomited.
May thought we
Like a
were
machine
gonna leave
gun.
her behind, but we leave no
I
man
tried.
behind.
I was like, go on without me.
No man behind.
I'm dead. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Hunter was like, it's all in your head. You're going to be fine. 2 seconds later.
Trying to do like a
she
hypnosis,
was like trying to
mind trick.
hide it too, like,
you know?
behind the car.
Yeah.
And she put her head back up, and I saw just
I
a big
felt the
clump
French-
of bread
yeah.
just come out, and I was like, ugh. That was gross.
Yeah. Threw up a couple more times in the car and at the con, and then I was good to go.
It's always quick. It's just like when we went to
That's another
Florida.
check mark on every time. Yeah, every time we go with May somewhere, she throws up.
Throws up.
It's my brand.
Tradition.
Froze up, you know.
Now you have to throw
Did
up
she,
on the next
did
trip.
she throw up for T2C2?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
So that's the one time.
Well, it's not really a trip.
There was no reason to throw up.
Guess that makes sense.
Go hard.
Go hard in the paint.
Each drank a bottle of something.
I basically drank that whole fucking margarita bottle by myself.
Goddamn.
I didn't like
I had
it.
like 4 the first night.
Don't lie to me like that.
You don't lie.
You don't lie. It doesn't matter if you
No,
liked it,
was
May.
vile, and I'm glad we dumped it down the sink. Next time we have to be better drinkers.
I almost drank some in that morning.
You should have.
Yesterday, this morning. There was a cup by me that was like my 6th one, and I was like,
Only patrons will get to understand what that, why that was funny.
I can't bring myself to do this at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god. The convention itself was quite fun. I liked the convention. It was good. We got to meet a bunch of new people. We gained a couple of new fans who like
we hit our
after they
second
listened,
benchmark.
We did. We hit the second benchmark. We got new fans who that day listened to it and then just like messaged us and they were like, "This is great. I'm a new fan. I love this." So that was pretty cool.
I don't
I
understand.
really didn't want them to start with 69. I wanted them to start with any other episode in the world.
Well, the one person was kind of talking to Hunter all day about episode 103. So
Yeah. So I
Which
don't
one's
know
that?
if I should dox
the
him.
3rd episode. A
Ever?
new fan. Just say
Yeah,
a new fan.
new fan who I've been talking to, who we're bros. He started from the beginning. He started from 101.
Goddamn, he knows you pooped his pants.
I know. He knows
You
that I
pooped
pooped
his-
my pants. I
You
pooped
pooped
his
your
pants.
pants.
I pooped his pants. Dude, I'm sorry. I pooped my pants. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I pooped pants. A lot of new fans. A lot of fun. It's a good time, man. It was I love going to cons and conventions. It's always a good time.
T2C2 is the next one.
T2C2's right around the corner,
right around
baby.
the corner.
That week is going to be insane for
Yeah,
me.
May's going to Hawaii like the day after T2C2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you crazy.
Hi guys, I'm May, and I'm the editor of the OlderNDumber podcast. Do you know what hell I go through each week editing these? Do you know how much shade I throw at the guys for existing? You would if you were sub to our Patreon. Patrons get week early access to all our episodes and also get a sneak peek at my super secret editing notes. Sub today at OlderNDumber. That's Older, the letter N, Dumber on Patreon. See you later, dipshits.
Try your candy.
Yeah,
My
it's
Mr.
finally
Beast bar.
time.
These nuts.
Yeah, try it. Mr. Beast's D's Nuts.
How bad does it look? It's been in my car.
It's okay.
I thought you put it in the freezer.
I did.
Oh, afterwards.
Oh, it got melty, huh?
Yeah, that shit's melted. But it's probably still good, right?
Yeah. Is it all just chocolate?
Should be chocolate and peanut butter.
You don't see the peanut butter right there?
Oh, it's all on the side. I was expecting a granola bar, I think.
So.
It's a
no,
candy
it's a candy
bar.
bar.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought they were okay.
We should have got them when we saw them.
We can now hashtag
You
Mr.
said
Beast
you wanted to say
for
it
this
for
episode.
the podcast, though.
Other things we did this weekend is we started JoJo from the beginning. And May got to experience the Bizarre Adventure.
The 8th time I've started JoJo.
What did you think of the Bizarre Adventure? I also had only seen 3 episodes in, so I'm just as new as you are.
The first season was a change because it was very, very fast paced and so much shit was happening at once. I liked it, but I like Joseph more. I like him more as a character, so now I'm more invested, and it's like the action I feel is a little bit better and longer. But yeah, I like it so far.
I also am liking it.
Get some good monologues in part 2.
Joseph is my favorite one.
I honestly, if I were to convince anyone else to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Let's start at part 2.
No, I wouldn't tell them to start at part 2 because you kind of need part 1 to be
To
interested
set
in
up.
part 2. But I'm gonna say, part 1 very hard to get through. You have to struggle bust through it. Then you're good. It's only 8 episodes. But then you're
8
like,
episodes.
now I appreciate part
Is it
1.
only 8
I think
episodes?
part 1,
Pretty sure it was only 8 episodes.
once you get past, like, the childhood stuff, and, like, once Dio gets the mask, basically.
It's just, again,
He
it's
gets up
it's
Bro, the
told
fucking-
super
Hum
fast.
The
training.
fucking episode where they're in the house and it's burning, that episode is so good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
episode 3.
Yeah, it's like Jonathan is
It's
like,
just
it
very
doesn't matter.
fast,
It doesn't
very
matter.
fast.
Like, he's going to use what he has with him and it's gumption and he's going to win.
First episode of that series, dog gets kicked.
Yep.
Oh.
The dog
Oh.
gets killed.
Kicked and killed.
In that same episode?
Pretty sure
Yeah.
it's the same episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough.
Puts his ass in the furnace.
That's
in the
like,
first episode.
we've had 2 dogs die so far.
Yep.
2 dogs, 2 horses.
Well, one dog made it.
One dog
His
survived.
cars was like, no,
All
this
right,
dog's not
sure.
dying today.
That's a
Forgot about
respectable
that.
villain right there.
Don't
Hunter
worry,
and
there's
I
more
also-
dogs to die.
Cool, thanks.
Hunter and I also got to the Ninja War this weekend.
Yeah, I got to that great Ninja War, baby.
I thought you guys were
Glad we're-
further.
I'm glad we're back in it.
I really want my favorite, like one of my favorite moments in Naruto is Might Guy's big fight, and that's coming later from where they are right now. But it's like one of my favorite one of my favorite Naruto fights.
One of his
ever.
favorite One Piece fights.
One of my favorite Naruto fights ever. It's just so good.
We watched something else on the way.
Yeah, we watched.
Keijo.
We watched
Oh,
Keijo,
yeah.
the best
I'll
sports
never
anime
forget.
of all.
We watched Keijo, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Keijo yet, watch that shit. It's one season.
Like 12 episodes.
12, yeah,
or
one
something?
season, 12 episodes.
It's a funny one.
It's honestly probably the best
I really
sports anime.
like. I had fun.
high
with it.
octane sports
He's never
anime
watched another sports
that
anime.
I've watched.
I thought
honestly.
it was
Never watched another
really
sports
fun.
anime. It was definitely really fun. Yeah. Best sports anime of all time is there's a lot of sports animes
He
that are
can't
really
even
good.
think of one. He's
Haiku,
trying to
Kuroko's
deflect.
basketball 8. There's a lot of them.
They're okay.
Osako, soccer anime.
They're all the same.
It's really
Yeah.
good. Blue Lock is really good.
None of them are Keijo.
Yeah.
It's a whole new
Yeah.
sport. Like it's a, you know what I mean? Like they
invented,
created a
like
sport.
a whole thing for it.
Yeah, lore too. Like
All of the lore is just other people's lore that they just were like, oh, we can put this, but with boobs and butts, and make
For
it.
those of you who don't know what Keijo is, it is a fighting anime competition style where you can only push people off into the water using your boobs and your ass cheeks. And sometimes your vagina, because I guess it's connected,
It's a
so it
forbidden
counts.
move.
Forbidden move.
forbidden move. Titty hypnosis.
Also forbidden.
Forbidden.
It was really funny.
It's a funny
Keijo.
show.
I thought it was a good time.
At the show we had Riri visit us,
Yeah.
and they bought us some gifts.
Thanks for coming, Riri.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. It was a lot of fun.
Can't see it where our cameras are.
Yeah. Joey got that. Got a dope fucking acrylic.
I got Shisui, the sword. Zoro's
Yeah.
sword.
Did you bring it in here? You didn't bring it in here.
I didn't, because I don't know where you guys
I got a Zoro pop, which really dope Zoro pop, glows in the dark. Because right
in front of May's face.
And then
Zoro's life.
And then we got stuff from the con.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a copper rebel sign. You skipped me.
From Riri.
Oh yeah, you got a
copper rebel sign.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
From that like makers area.
I didn't see that.
It's pretty cool.
dope.
That's dope.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is dope.
I got a bunch of sappy prints.
Carter was like, "Give me landscapes."
It wasn't landscapes. They were just
wanna
like
turn these
aesthetic,
into
like
land
pastel-y
buckets.
sort of artwork, which is like my shit.
I felt the same way as Carter. The whole couple days, I was like, none of this art is speaking to me the way I want it to speak to me. And then as we were walking out, I saw 2 prints I wanted. And I was like, oh, he's closing. I won't go back.
And then you went
And
back.
then Hunter was like, go
go
get your
back. It
fucking
spoke to you.
prints. So I got 2 prints.
It was also the end of the show for me when like 7 people from Artist Alley came up and were like, "Oh, hey, do you do art trades?" It's like
that was cool.
Literally walked up to the table anytime this weekend.
Yeah.
But okay.
The other wild part is there was a lot of exhibitors who walked past our booth many times and like we're like, "Oh, that's nice, oh, that's nice." It's just really funny that like all throughout the show they didn't like come over and say anything, but at the end of the show everyone's like, "Yeah, I
They're,
really
like,
really liked your
packing
stuff.
up
Do you do
and-
trades?"
Good time.
Honestly, like just another note on that. I think if exhibitors want other exhibitors' stuff and you're looking to do trades, you should do it early because then other folks during the con can see that or they talk about it and you're like, oh yeah. It's another way like to advertise your stuff by trading with other vendors during the show because like they're going to mention your stuff to other people.
Or you run out of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, one pass theory is good and you should do it. Like walk the con floor and see what you want. But if there's something you pass and you're like, yeah, that's
really
the thing
want
that's
that.
speaking to me right now.
You got to get it.
Buy it because you're either not gonna find the table again, or by the time you come back, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, I bought all my prints on the first day.
I got commissions done because that's like usually all I care about for art now is like just getting commissions. But I filled out 3 more of my Mass Effect collection. I got Morden, I got Miranda, and I got Jack. Which Jack was by this artist who I don't even fucking know. He was like,
Like a pervert, right?
Yeah, he's like some pervert, draws titties and boobs and shit. No, Joey did my Jack, which fucking dope, and he said he'd be doing. He said he was gonna do it for many moons, but this weekend I got him to do it. So I have my Jack now, which is fucking dope. She's flipping me off, which just feels like Joey was like, I want to make sure he knows I'm flipping him off all the time. And then the Miranda one and the Morden one was really cool too. I liked them both. Yeah. Miranda one's big. That's like a fucking tall ass one. Yeah, that one's cool.
11 by 17.
Yeah. But Joey always does really good effects. I love the effects he does. It's always dope. But yeah, I got commissions done. That was about it. Oh, and then May, when she went and got her prints, it was buy 2, get 1 free. She got 2 prints and then went, no.
I didn't
Don't
do
give
that.
me-
He didn't offer
There's
me a
nothing I
third
want.
print, and I was looking, and I didn't really see a third print that I wanted.
And then I was like, wait.
He was
You have
probably
Bob's
like-
Burger stuff. Can I take her third free print? And he goes, yeah, that's no problem.
He was probably like, please don't read the sign about the third
Please
print.
don't read the sign that I have on every fucking print.
Because
in a
I'm
huge
packing
sign.
all of my shit into boxes as we speak.
I
We were
mean-
those people too.
All in all, good show. I liked
Yeah.
it.
I got a bunch of gifts for my friends and my nephew. I don't really buy gifts for people a lot. But when I see something that... Do it.
And then line
Coward.
Join the Patreon right now.
You're a coward.
Trying to get the logistics down.
Yeah, if you want to know what's happening right now with Carter,
That
you're gonna
works,
want to join the
Jonas.
You
Patreon
gotta
right
go
now.
side
I
by side.
tried, but the tabs don't line up.
Oh my god, I've never seen something so crazy. Are you doing pineapple and mixed berry?
Well, I see it go.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh my god! So we have October to keep talking about Twin Tiers Comic Con, which, guys, don't forget that Twin Tiers Comic Con will be in the Arnott Mall in Horseheads, New York. You'll be able to check us out, have a great time, and also bring your kids for free, as long as they're under the ages of
12.
and accompanied by an adult with paid ticket.
There were so many babies to toddlers
May
in costume. Holy
has
shit.
huge baby fever right now.
If you brought your babies to this Comic-Con and you dressed them up, I probably was like, holy shit, look at that fucking cute-ass baby in costume.
She did do that a lot.
Yeah.
I almost cried a couple times. Some cute, super cute babies. Nice.
Wow.
May's going through some shit.
Emotional shit right now.
She's like, I need to hold it, touch it.
I don't want to hold it or touch it. I just want to admire from afar.
From a distance.
That'll be her actual kid. She'll be like, I just want to admire you from a distance.
Stay over there.
It fucking comes at her. She's no. You stay over there.
Picks it up, puts it back.
Yeah. It just goes, Stop following me, kid. Holy shit.
It's true.
We'll get May back on the show that weekend.
Yeah, we'll do the show at the show.
Yeah.
At the show.
Yeah.
That will probably be the next time you hear from me.
Well,
Yeah.
they hear from you every time
Yeah,
in
we
May's
play-
notes if you do
Play
Patreon.
That's
Tuesday
true.
nights.
That's true too.
On your
Yeah.
show.
Sometimes
Damn, I
on
forgot.
Tuesdays. I don't know about tomorrow.
At the very least, we
How do you
play
not
Call
know
of
about
Duty.
tomorrow?
Tired.
Day of.
Wednesday, we'll be playing Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
Yeah, Wednesday we will play Baldur's Gate.
I'm going to find more animals to fuck around with and ruin the entire story.
Bug out the whole campaign.
Yeah.
Guys, my rat. He said he burned his tooth. I
He's
will
got
kill
a chipped
whoever.
tooth.
I will kill whoever hurt this rat.
I was ready to kill the person in there, but it wasn't the person.
No.
It was a little rock.
It's the rock.
Yeah.
But I would have killed the person.
It's wild because, like,
Oh,
anywhere else, I think on the map that we have been to in Act 1, I probably wouldn't care that she's chasing a rat. It's only Emerald Grove that I'm like, please don't fuck this fucking town up, please. It's the only place to trade.
This is about to switch to an evil
It's
campaign.
the only merchants area.
You can trade at the Goblin Camp.
Shut the fuck up.
Can trade in the
If
Rogues
it's-
Gallery.
If it's an evil campaign, it's easier to become friends with the rogues.
You're right. I don't think it's an evil campaign, though.
You don't know that.
I do.
It would be if we fucked up the Emerald Grove.
We'll see what happens. We'll see how Earthstorm does his thing.
Valkyrie's Earthstorm.
I don't think his name's Earthstone.
It's not Earthstone, but it's Earth something.
You're making
Incol.
It's Eros.
Pretty sure
Eros, Earth.
Pretty sure it's Incol is your last name.
No, it's Eros, Earth.
Your
It is
secret,
Earthstorm.
Your secret last name is
It's
Incol,
Eros
Earthstone,
Earthstorm.
but I don't think it's Storm.
right?
Earthson. Earthson.
Anything weird happen at
That's
any
what
of the
it is.
stores we went to?
Earthsun.
We went
Yeah,
to
it
Target.
is.
Earth's Sun might be.
Oh, we went
No,
to the
it
best
is.
Target ever.
We went to
edited
Target
that.
about 45 times in 3
Did go to
days.
Target a bunch.
First Hunter had to buy his honorary swimsuit. I bought a swimsuit as well, but
Yeah, these guys both bought trunks.
We used it once because the pool was so underrated.
I don't know. I'm gonna use those to go to the gym because they have the sports mesh.
I mean, we're going to take a Florida trip in October, so
You
Yeah.
have it for that.
it'd be cause to use it then.
I'll make sure to have my.
And
actual
that
good
place
swim trunks.
does have a hot tub.
Yeah,
I just want to go in a hot tub at this point.
Fucking get smashed in a hot tub. It's the best thing.
So we have Twin Tiers when? October.
Twin Tiers is November.
November. So Florida.
Florida's October.
So that's the next time you'll hear
Yeah.
from
Oh
me.
yeah, we would hear from you in
Yeah.
October.
Florida, and then Twin Tiers, and
You
then
get a nice Florida episode with
With an audience.
Hey, cut all this out.
Did you just talk to yourself?
It's May. Edit that out.
Yeah,
We
come on.
We have to
come
be
on,
on
be on
branding.
brand. Just show the sticker.
Which, by the way, you could purchase.
Yeah,
at
those are
our
available.
store.
Just fucking message us.
Yeah, just message us. You know what? That's a good point. Guys, if you want any of our merch that we have, whether it's prints from Joey or stickers, just message us because we don't have a place other than Teespring for our wearable merch.
Like Hunter's new homie that just messaged him all day.
Yeah, be like, oh, I want one of those. All right. PayPal, we'll send it over to you.
Yeah.
Or Venmo. Or bank account routing number.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
mother's
give me your
maiden
routing number, your social security
Mail us your
number.
credit card.
Yeah, just mail us your credit card.
Take a priority mail envelope, fill it with tinfoil, and then put cash in it, and then send it to us.
Is that?
Now,
the
yeah, we
Uncle
got to
Marty
understand what
technique?
that means.
It's
What does
a
that mean?
Popular mailing scam.
Why is that a...
They can't scan through the aluminum foil, so they can't see that it's cash. They think it's a sandwich.
Well, that doesn't make any sense why it's a scam.
Because you can't mail cash, bro.
You're not supposed to mail cash.
You're not supposed to.
It's illegal to mail cash.
So why is it a scam? That's my question.
Someone's like, Grammy, give me all your cash. I promise I'm your son.
This is your nephew,
That
John
happens
Cena.
all the time.
No, but
This is your nephew, John Cena in Florida. I need you to send me 4 Steam cards and $200.
right, you just do that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about why is it tin foil?
I don't know.
And
I saw
cash
it
makes
one
it a
time.
scam.
It's
You saw it one time.
It's part of the scam.
But what is the tinfoil? What is the
Because they
purpose?
scan the
Bro,
envelope.
the same
That's
old
not
man
how
comes
that
in and
works. You
ships
don't
like 400
scan
like
an envelope.
Yeah, they
okay,
gotta see
so
if it's a bomb.
every like
in an envelope?
Yeah,
every
they're
couple
like,
of
oh,
months
this
this old
cash.
man sends the same couple of items to Ghana in Africa. An alarm clock, like a bunch of graphic
That
tees.
sounds like a bomb already.
An alarm clock, a bunch of graphic tees, like a PlayStation 4 controller, and then like some other like
The same
socks.
thing every time?
Like socks, like very similar items. And every time I'm like, hey, are you being catfished right now? Because no one pays $400 to ship $60 worth of items unless they're being catfished. And he's like,
I feel like this guy is mailing items to a bomb maker. I agree with May.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or a sub maker. Deep cut.
Anyways, that's the OlderNDumber podcast with the 4 of us. We'll see you next time.
All right, Carter, talk us out, I guess.
If you enjoyed
This guy
us
doesn't care about
as
German
people,
engineering.
if you enjoyed us as people and personalities, you can see us every Tuesday night, maybe sometimes on Mellia's channel at
Not
around
this week.
9:00, maybe sometimes at around 10 or 9.
We'll play COD. The ones that actually are true homies will show up.
And then we'll be playing Baldur's Gate every Wednesday at Mellia's channel as well. And I think we're working on some other content for that. Joey, where can you find all that stuff?
For constant updates, you can follow us.
Carter!
Joey, where can you find these things?
Go fuck yourself.
I'm just confused.
That's how we're going to start this segment.
I'm confused why you haven't said where we
Go
can find
fuck
these things.
yourself.
If people were patrons, they could see why.
I'm just kind of confused.
You can follow us at OlderNDumber, Older the letter N Dumber, on all social media. You can also support us on Patreon, patreon.com/OlderNDumber. You can find all those fabulous shows that we participate on at our fabulous editor May's channel on Twitch at Mellia. You can find Hunter at Voice of Hunter, and you can find me at Slooty Mage if you're looking for lewd art. That's all I have to say, right?
Wow, that's so rude.
Yep.
We have Gaslight Theater as well. We have our
man,
first
maybe
episode out
instead
right
of fucking breaking my mic, you should have brought that up.
You're breaking his balls, bro.
now. Jay Carter Rutt.
Speaking of
That's
that,
my Instagram. What were you gonna say about outing us?
I don't want to do it. You do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
This is not my position.
Come on.
My position is to cut this all together and get rid of all the arguing.
All of the arguing.
No, I leave some in for comedic relief.
Oh, this is a comedy.
I'm not doing the outro. It's your job.
It says, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Older and Dumber podcast.
Are you serious?
Do it.
I don't wanna.
Come on.
What if we do it word by word? Ready?
Okay.
Thank
You.
For
Joining
us
For.
another
episode.
of
For. Older.
and
Dumber.
the
Podcast.
about
3,
dumb
Friends.
trying
2,
make
It.
on
this.
planet.
We.
call
Earth.
Joey didn't say it. We
I
gotta
know,
redo
we were
it.
all gonna
Cut
do
the
it
entire
together.
podcast out. We gotta redo this.
All right, restart one more time. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode. And also, welcome all the new dipshits. We hope you guys are still sticking around.
Fairfax dipshit.
Yeah, make sure you tell your friends, your families, your wives, your brothers.
We're
your
only
sisters,
7
your-
away
all
from
of them.
100 on YouTube.
At
Please
this point, I bet you we hit 100.
get us there.
We did hit 200 on all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, across everything. You guys are great. We love you. Till next time. Again, also, guys, thank you guys for coming back. You're what makes us worth it. You're what makes us keep going. Patrons, thank you so much for making it that we got to have an awesome weekend. That was a lot of fun. Continue to support us so that we can come and see you wherever you are. Oh my God, we didn't talk about Ghost Die Guy. Jason, we don't know
Jason,
where you
if
are.
you're out there, then
Can you
we
hear
hope
us?
that you're
Can you
okay.
give us
Can
a
you give us a
sign?
sign?
sign? Can you turn on the lights? How old are you?
That's a deep cut. No one will know what we're talking about.
Can you give us a sign? Can you give us a sign? How old are you? How old are you? Can you turn on the lights? Can you turn off the lights? Can you turn on the
Man,
lights?
should
Can you
we
turn
say
off the
this and
lights?
then cut it in somewhere?
I didn't even know what was happening until like the
Well,
second.
the car was just there
After credit
always.
scene. After credit scene.
Go ahead, May.
All right, there's this like sports car in the driveway of the hotel.
It was not. It was a
Sports
sports
car.
car. It was pretty damaged.
It was pretty damaged,
Yeah.
but it was one of those like Instagram on my car type
There's
deals.
titty prints on the window.
Yeah, so I stalked
Wish
them.
that was me.
But the car didn't move. It didn't move parking spots. It didn't go away. It didn't anything.
All 3 days. Just sat in
Until
the same spot, unmoved.
we were leaving today, and it was gone.
It finally moved.
But I
He was
I find
fucking
it's-
for 3 days straight.
Yeah. Or the people who murdered him realized, oh, we should probably move his car.
Yeah.
his Instagram handle is attached to that. People are gonna find him.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Unless they crush it or put it in the bay.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, May, for being here this weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Miss you.
Do you want to say anything special to people really quick? I know it's been a while since you've been on. Is there anything that you're like, hey, guys?
Yeah, we didn't
Hey,
even
guys.
get any questions from you.
That's okay. There's always next time I'm here. No. Catch me on Twitch or Twitter or Instagram. I don't really update my Instagram much because I have a lot of other editing projects open.
Mhm.
Goodbye,
I'll give you
dipshits.
PTSD.